Fire. Hassle. Hassle. Hello everyone. Two months with Twitch's favorite himbo. Poggies. Pogu. A crumb of politique, my good sir, I beg of thee, just a drop for the parched souls in the wings. Hey Hussein, been 11 months with you, hope for another year. Pepperoni. Has mullets.
What's going on, everybody?
It is IP Popular.
I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the worworld. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the Hasanabi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. And it actually is not sunny at all. I don't know why I lied. Starting the day off, it's actually partly cloudy in Los Angeles, 58 degrees. It is December 11th, 2020. which happens to be a Friday, folks. So,
you know we finally here, right? Well, it's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday again, it's Saturday, Sunday. Let's go. Let's go. What? 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 Hey! 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 No, you did!
it's Friday, folks, and I am a little tired. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, but I luckily did actually work out today. So this is the part of the broadcast where I talk about my personal experience and personal time. So we're gonna do that. I went to sleep at like 2 last night.
Jammies.
I went to sleep at 2 last night. We'll take a look at Nim's categories and stuff like that. I stretched like crazy. I woke up with a lot of back pain, as I have had.
You do not love the spirit of justice.
I've had a lot of back pain for the past couple of
5 months has.
For the past couple of weeks. It's really frustrating, really annoying. But
Our number one Obama fan.
I will be I will be covering a little bit of politics in the top of the hour. Okay, we're gonna do like an hour or maybe like a little bit longer than an hour of politics, and then I'm diving the fuck back in to Cyberpunk. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers right now of where I'm at in Cyberpunk for this duration. There's like people fucking DMing me frantically, being like, dude, I fucking tuned into the stream earlier in the morning and you fucking spoiled a part of Cyberpunk for me. Like, fuck you. I was like, all right, dude, I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of politics right now. The reason why I'm going to do a little bit of politics is because everyone fucking loses their mind when I don't, apparently, and like are talking about leaving this community forever because I, played video games for 2 days. I mean, here's a message that I have for all of you. If that's your point of view, you're a fucking freak and I don't want you in this community, okay? If you are literally the kind of person who's like, oh, well, Hassan, who has been streaming literally every single fucking day for the past 365 days, more than that, really, like for the past 2 years almost, I have streamed every single fucking day. And especially in the past year, I have averaged 10 hours a day. So if your point of view is, and 5 of those 10 hours is usually politics. If your point of view is that like, oh dude, you're gonna play fucking video games, dude. You're my political content whore. You're my political content slave. Like, you don't get to play video games on stream. If that's your point of view, then you can fuck yourself off and never come back. Like literally never come back into this community. I'm personally telling you, I would rather have 6,000 people, 10,000 people than have people who are literally like, oh dude, you're not doing exactly what I want you to do. Fuck yourself. Okay? Anyway, happy Hanukkah. On that note. Oh. Fucking insane. Like, I did get a haircut, yes. On that note, love your Cyberpunk commentary as well. I think the Cyberpunk gaming streams have been
I love you.
One of my favorite. The Cyberpunk gaming streams have been awesome. I'm really enjoying it. I love playing it. I think that they are fun. I think that, yeah, I don't know. I think they're great. And if you don't like it, then that sucks. But I'm going to keep playing it until I finish it. And then we'll go back to regular content. I come here for politics, but we have election coverage while Gaming Frogs waited patiently. Plus, you've been so happy the past 2 days. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Anyway, AOC did a Q&A last night. All right, before all right, we'll welcome the Normans who have been fucking losing their shit. It was losing their shit of no politics. So I'm just gonna tweet out that I'm live and doing politics right now. Daycare is now open. Covering MSNBC. Fucking over Bernie. So there's a bunch of stuff to talk about.
Arjan, what's going on with Texas?
The Texas stuff I'm not totally familiar with, and I think it doesn't really matter. Like, Tulsi Gabbard is a transphobic bill. Texas has decided. Tulsi Gabbard. Hold on. Tulsi Gabbard has decided in the middle of a fucking pandemic to take matters into her own hands about a transphobic bill. Which is very fucking strange. I don't know what the fuck her
5 months, BB. Thanks for radicalizing me.
It's so weird. I will be talking about MSNBC Bernie Sanders, the slight that MSNBC did. Stephanie Rule, who like attacked Bernie Sanders in the fucking worst way possible. There's a new Second Thought video. Will you be covering Facebook drama? What the fuck is the Facebook drama? I didn't get a Twitch notification that you were live. Turn on your subscription bell. If you didn't get it.
Happy Friday, homie.
What does my mug say? That's a bunch of malarkey. That's what the mug says. There's a Second Thought video. There's a new Donnie O'Sullivan video. There's a bunch of stuff going on that we're gonna talk about really quickly, and then I'm gonna move on to Cyberpunk, and then everyone who fucking cries about me playing video games on a fucking video gaming platform can right the fuck off, okay? What is your haircut called? I don't know what it's called. It's just me. Anyway, did you see the video of the GOP guy whose tooth fell out? Yeah, Louis Gohmert. I did. I personally didn't watch it. It's disgusting. Okay. The Electoral College is preparing to hand Trump the loss he has refused to accept so far. Texas has decided to take matters in their own fucking hands. Remember, the state... Oh, fuck. I should tweet out that I'm doing politics. Hold on. Daycare is now open, covering MSNBC fucking over Bernie.
Considering abandoning the community if you don't react harder, Arjan.
Hold on. Briefly going to talk about the execution of Brandon Bernard as well, which is really disgusting. State of COVID relief. And daycare is now open, covering MSNBC fucking over Bernie, the execution of Brandon Bernard, state of COVID relief, and also, dude, I have a hard time remembering things. God damn it, I'm so like.
Did you hear about the new law proposed about streamers getting slapped with felonies by DMCA? As a streamer, I'm hella scared.
Yeah, I did. It's bullshit. That's not gonna fucking happen. Thank you, Hunter Biden's crack, for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. What else? What else? BBC has a great article. Send it to me, RTBA, about Trump's lame duck executions. Okay. Did you hear about FKA Twigs and Shia LaBeouf? No, I probably didn't hear about anything because I literally have not been following the news at all. I am like pretty much raw dog in this. Okay. What's your sub count at? I don't know. Why isn't it not showing? Where the fuck is my sub goal? Hold on. I think it's at like 40K or something. That hasn't really Where is my sub goal? What, you think I... Oh, here. You think I, like, hit it because it's, like, low or something? Is that what you think? Is that what you're here to ask? Sorry if I'm really defensive. I just feel like there's a lot of fucking weirdos in here lately. Like, I don't know if it's because it's like me gaming. I don't know. It's bad vibes overall. It's making this experience a little bit less exciting for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Motherfuckers really be coming in here waiting on your downfall? Yeah, literally. Like, it's really weird. Maybe it's because like I am actually
hassle.
Maybe it's because like I'm actually. No, this is so true. There's been fucking assholes in the chat. Yeah, I think that like people have been very. If you think 40k is low, you're fucking crazy. I don't think 40k is low. I'm saying that I think that a lot of people have been like unironically like waiting for this moment. Like they were frustrated that like I maintained an audience after like post-election that was pretty sizable, and like this was an opportunity for them. Like the first time I fucking dipped below 10k, they're like coming out of the fucking woodwork to be like, I told you, you're a fucking loser, I told you. And it's so sad. Like it's so fucking sad. And I feel like the more I focus on the negativity, the more I give them fire, and then that also makes my situation worse overall too. It's really weird. Anyway,
gaming and politics has buff.
there are weirdos that have nothing better to do with your life. Keep doing you. Yeah, it's so weird. I'm gonna tweet that I'm live in a second. Hold on.
I came for the politics. I stayed gaming. Stay cool.
You maybe want to play off stream? No, I'm not gonna play off stream. I'm having a lot of fun, and I think a lot of people are watching me play it, like watching my playthrough. I don't want to fuck them over. Anyway, here, I'm gonna tweet this out right now. State of Clover Relief, execution of Brandon Bernard, and okay, daycare is now open, covering MSNBC fucking over Bernie, the execution of Brandon Bernard, state of COVID relief, and then some new reacts. Then Cyberpunk continued. Join now. www.twitch.tv/Hasanabi. People can fucking sense weakness, dude. Like, one of the greatest things about this platform and Twitch. One of the greatest things about this platform and Twitch is like how close you can be with people, right? Like how you can cultivate a community that's fucking awesome and truly great, and it makes this not feel like a job at all. And I would never be able to do it if it wasn't for this community. And by the way, that's like the reason why I'm saying all this is because I just had an interview with a magazine. They were asking like, how the fuck do you stream every day? Like, do you not have fatigue? And I told them like, no, it's because it's because of my community that I am able to do this. Okay, people, you don't have to explain to me why you don't want to watch Cyberpunk. Okay, I don't care. That's not my issue. My issue is like people fucking coming in and being like, you're a fucking loser. Like, you only have 10,000 people watching you now and shit like that. Are you not gonna play Cyberpunk? No, I will be playing Cyberpunk. I'm gonna kiss someone in Cyberpunk today. I'm not gonna reveal who it is, but there's a dating sequence that we're gonna finish today.
Hi.
Okay. 10K is a lot. I mean, in comparison to 30K, it's not. If someone... Listen, this is the problem. This is the reason why Ninja fucking went from Twitch to Mixer. Like, aside from getting the bag or Shroud, same with him. It's like, if you're fucking on top, if you're literally on top, you have to always stay on top, because any sort of deviation from that is immediately... Any sort of deviation when you're on Twitch, any sort of deviation from being on fucking top is considered like death. You're death spiraling. You're fucking suck. Like, you're losing, you know, you're losing your fucking, your grip. You're over, you're irrelevant. That's the way that people see it. And that's the way that people treat it. And it's fucking psychotic. And yeah, Twitch servers had an issue, and like the view count fucking dipped below. It was one of the most, it was probably one of the worst fucking experiences I've had on the platform so far, aside from like heated gaming moments. And the reason why it was one of the fucking worst moments on this platform is because like I saw so many people like literally waiting, like they were just waiting. There was probably, ironically, 1,000 people in here, even though the fucking view count was at like 2.8K when there was like 15,000 people in the chat. Because like the server crashed.
Hope you understand hassle.
Twitch servers were fucking up and everyone's view counts like fucking diminished, right? XQ was at like 15K, I was at 3K. And
to see you all today.
It was insane. Like, it was insane to see so many people that literally come in just to be like, dude, you're a fucking loser. Like, that shouldn't trigger you. I mean, it's difficult for it's difficult not to trigger me. By the way, this is ironically what Rekful talked about a lot too. Like, rest in peace. This is something that I talked to him before as well about, like potentially having a website where you couldn't see your streaming numbers, like you couldn't see your live viewership. But it was insane to see, like, you need to develop tougher skin, dude. Here, first of all, that's a ban. Easy ban. Dude, you have no idea. Like, I love my life. I'm a very fortunate person, but most of you buckle under the pressure. Like, most of the people that say stuff like that get so fucking sad and think about like a minor interaction that they had with like a Postmates driver where they said, enjoy your food, and you responded, you too. You think about that for like 7 years, and then you come in here under the fucking shelter of anonymity and like say the most psychotic shit and are like, fucking get tougher skin, dog. It's like, dude, you have no idea what it's like. Like, I am a very fortunate person, but you have no fucking idea what it's like to have 20,000 people fucking watching everything that you do and say and like constantly shit on you. Okay? You don't know what that's like at all, dude. It's nuts. Oh, poor rich boy. Yeah, I know, dude. Again, like, great take. Thank you. No, you're right. Well, there's fucking slaves in Indonesia. So if you're currently working for $3 a fucking hour at your waiting job, then you should never complain. Because at least you still live in America and you're not a literal fucking slave when slaves exist in Indonesia. Child labor exists, right? That's a good fucking comparison, right? No, stop fucking making this like comparative shit. I'm telling you about my personal fucking experience. Anyway. It's always so funny when people are like, well, you get paid well, so we're going to fuck you. We are going to fuck your day up. I'm not a view count weirdo, but the first part about the U2 stuff was too real. What? Excuses, chat hates your guts. It's sad.
Drop him hype. Let's go, Hasboggies.
What? I don't give a fuck what XQC's chat thinks, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? what is wrong with your fucking brain, dude? Yo, there is some. Sometimes I think it's how you respond in chat. One of the most wholesome streams was when you were responding to only positive comments, and now it seemed to have a good effect in the chat on your mental health.
People need to understand that. Stop shoving hate on him, guys.
Anyway. Okay. Let's keep going. Jesus Christ.
Has right, has raid, has left.
That dude is not even 12 years old. The one that said XQC's chat hates your guts. I literally looked him up. It's actually a fucking dude with a full beard, which is way more embarrassing than being like a 12-year-old XQC fan coming in here to spam that shit. Like, that is, you just never want to be that person. That's the last person that you want to be. Oh, I forgot the Joe Biden clip too. Here, we're gonna start our day off with this, and then we'll get to fucking the convo around. Now,
people in our community are getting a little anxious.
So Joe Biden is holding a call, a Zoom session with a bunch of activists and like I think. Wait, hold on.
Gonna get my 4 months message in before chat gets TTS turned off.
Okay. Where is it? So Deconstructed had a Deconstructed with Ryan Grimm unpacked one of the most consequential news events of the week, where he obtained some audio. I mean, it wasn't an obtaining audio. It was like out, and it was a Zoom call. It was a public Zoom call where Joe Biden met with civil rights leaders from across the country to discuss matters of policy and his cabinet selections. The call. Oh wait, the call was private. Sorry, never mind. I thought it wasn't private. I saw it on Twitter, like the entire thing. But let's take a look at what he had to say to some civil rights leaders.
A lot of people in our community are getting a little anxious because they are not seeing enough of the progress they thought they would have seen at this point. Let's not disappoint them, and let's not get to a place where voters in Georgia begin to second guess.
Okay, let me respond. I've got to go. Let me respond. There's a lot to respond to here. Let's get something straight. You shouldn't be disappointed. What I've done so far is more than anybody else has done this far. Okay? Number one. Number two, I mean what I say when I say it. I mean what I say when I say it. I'm the only person who's ever run on 3 platforms that I was told could not possibly win the election, and I never ceased from it. One was on restoring the soul of this country because of what I saw happen in Charlottesville. That was it. No one else was talking about it.
120.
The words of presidents matter. Nobody else, no progressive, was talking about it. I did.
So let's unpack, especially this last part here. I said what I said. It just sounds like fucking dementia-addled anger, okay? Like, it's just... If you've ever had a family member have like a cognitive cognitive functions demise, I am the fucking family member who has dementia. I can't even talk anymore. What the fuck is going on? If you've ever had a family member whose cognitive capabilities have been diminished as a consequence of dementia or Alzheimer's, there are some parts of that where they get very angry, okay? They're flustered, very angry. It's a scary place to be in. It's a very sad place to be in. I know from personal experience. But what Joe Biden is doing here, like, is indicative of that almost. I'm not saying he has it, but like, it's so silly, this rambling, angry fucking session. We're talking to civil rights leaders about how, like, angry he is that they're calling him out and acting as though he won because people love him and love his platform, when in fact he won because people hated Donald Trump. And this is unironically as delusional as like Donald Trump running around thinking that, like, he is the true advocator of the better interests of the American working class, like, or thinking that everybody across the board loves him. When, no, he has admirers and he has fucking stands. He has like K-pop level stands. But that does not mean that like the rest of the country is fond of him or a significant number of people are fond of him. Okay? A lot more people are fond of Donald Trump than they are Joe Biden, but a lot more people still voted for Joe Biden instead of Donald Trump. That's how it works. What I'm trying to say here is that Joe Biden had a significant chunk of his voter base vote against Donald Trump, whereas Donald Trump had a significant chunk of his voter base vote for Donald Trump. This was the Donald Trump referendum election, and Democrats openly fucking stated it as such. And yet now Joe Biden is like a little bit delusional and thinks that people voted for him because he restored the soul of his nation. Now, you will not see this in any of the fucking MSM publications. I don't know why. Like, I guess they don't want to criticize him or something. I haven't seen it. If you look up, if you look up, Joe Biden Zoom call, like, there isn't really anything on there at all. Like, they're talking about Deb Haaland as the Interior Secretary and the internal pressure that he's facing. That's actually one of the things that, it's so fucking boring, but I don't want to talk about it. But there's like Deb Haaland. Am I saying that right? Or Holland? Am I saying it correctly? I don't know how to say it, but I'm sick and tired of the cabinet picks conversation. This is a good rep of how psychotic Biden's statement is. Wait, I can't see that. Did that person block me or something? What the fuck? Oh, this sounds exactly. I think they did block me. I can't fucking see their tweet. That's weird. This sounds exactly like the sort of thing Trump would say. Like, someone transcribed this and put over a photo of Trump. You can easily convince people. Yeah, you shouldn't be disappointed. What I've done so far is more than anybody else has done this far. Okay, I'm the only person who's ever run on 3 platforms that I was told could not possibly win the election. One was on restoring the soul of this country because of what I saw happen. That was it. No one else was talking about it. Nobody else did. No progressives was talking about it. I did. Well, in the last part of the combo that I find to be particularly shocking, first of all, the restoring the soul of the nation is meaningless. That's a meaningless word salad. Okay, no one knows what the fuck you're talking about. That's not a policy. That's not even as good as like MAGA as far as slogans goes. MAGA is a good slogan because there's a lot of policy positions associated with Make America Great Again, or a lot of ideology associated with it. Restoring the soul of this nation was not backed up by any tangible policy positions, so people don't even fucking understand it. At least like when people say MAGA, you know they're racist, okay? Oh, I want to make America great again, brother. It's like, no, you want like to go back to a restoration of the racial pecking order. Like, that is a tangible ideology that you can align with Make America Great Again. You can't really do that with restore the soul of this nation, Jack. Like, what do you mean? What are you going to do? What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, what the fuck did the soul of this nation do? Like, this is a nation that was built on slavery, genocide. Like, where are we going in our restoration? Like, we're going back to 1776? Like, where is the restoration? What part of the soul? At least if you're going to say stuff like this, all you need to do is attach like something to it, okay? Sloganeering is what you make it, okay? Sloganeering is what you fucking make it. If the product that you're putting out is bland and marketing focused to reach as large of an audience as possible, okay? Because you're afraid of things like, people defund the police because it's going to have a negative backlash, then all you need to do is tie that messaging and tie that to like tangible policy positions. So is Biden going to be better or worse than Obama? I don't know. I don't know. Why are you trying to defend the other capitalist asshole? What? Who am I defending? I'm not defending neither Biden nor Donald Trump. Hey, great to see you trying new things on stream, but is the new scheduled politics bit going to get into the way our regularly scheduled Cyberpunk content? No, I'm going to get back to Cyberpunk in a little bit. Sorry, hold on. Wait, 1 second.
Don't read this.
The last part about it is the last part about this is silly nonsense. The last part about this shit that like blew my fucking mind is the fact that he said, he said like, I'm the only one to talk about Charlottesville. First of all, I guess most people forgot about this, but like Heather Heyer's mother was profoundly upset with Joe Biden originally using Heather Heyer's imagery in his campaign launch. Okay? When he first launched his campaign, Heather Heyer's mother was very upset with Joe Biden using her imagery without even asking her mom. Like, this is something that I believe Joe Biden had to apologize for. Joe Biden never even gave a call to Heather Heyer's mother. Yeah, he called after the campaign video debuted. Susan Bro. And by the way, Heather Heyer, anti-fascist. Susan Bro said during an interview on CNN she never talked to Biden or anyone from his campaign until she got a call from the former vice president Thursday afternoon, more than 10 hours from when he launched the campaign video. Remember, we talked a lot about bereavement because he's lost a son and wife and daughter, and I talked about how to build a foundation that helps you survive. Biden in his launch ad said he was running for president following statements President Donald Trump made. Bro said she and Biden acknowledged the former vice president didn't mention Heyer's name because he didn't contact Bro. However, Bro said she wasn't particularly bothered that he didn't mention Heyer's name because it's not about her. The issues is about the hate. When asked why she believes Biden reached out to her, Bro said it's probably to make sure I was okay because of rumors swirling that I was devastated and traumatized. But none of these things are true, she said. Okay, never mind. She wasn't devastated and traumatized. She wasn't frustrated with it. Wait, why the fuck? I thought she did an interview saying that she was upset.
Man. Keep it up.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. However, Heyer said she did tell Biden that this ad may have triggered other survivors who were on the ground of the violent protest. I think it was traumatizing for some other people in Charlottesville to just suddenly have that thrown up on them on screen. That probably had triggered some other people. Bro said she believes that Charlottesville should be in the political dialogue because hate crimes are a very serious problem in our country, and that the vast majority of hate crimes are not reported. Of course you were wrong. Hey, when you're wrong on something, you read more and you find out that you're wrong and you say, hey, I was wrong, and you move on and you correct it. Would you rather have me say, no, fuck that, this article I'm reading is wrong, and not go back on it? I am remembering something incorrectly and then talking about it now for the first time ever. You are here with me. What would you rather have me do? Would you rather have me say, what would you rather have me do? 5-month subscriber, Captain Spaulding. Explain yourself right now before you get fucking clapped the fuck up. Never back down? Should I be the kind of person who just goes further and further into incorrect information just because of my prior assumptions, misremembering a certain key detail? Is that what you would want me to do? Please explain to me what you expect me to do in this circumstance when you say, of course you were wrong. Go on. I'm waiting for you, man. Come on. Come on.
2 months. Love you, brother.
Come on. Go ahead. Nothing? Okay. Fuck you, dude. Suck my dick, bitch. Fucking stupid bitch. He's just memeing. Come on. Yeah. Okay. You can guess some too. How about that? Okay. Let's move on. Not even an hour into the stream, LMAO. Yeah, I'm fucking really frustrated. How long these bass? Oh, that's permanent. See the facts before making the remarks? Again, I said, if I remember correctly, this is what Heather Heyer had said, and then I literally clicked on an article about what she's doing, like what she actually had said. what do you want me to do? Like, I don't understand. Like, please. I'm so fucking tilted by this shit all the time. When there's information, okay, that I got wrong, we look it up and then I acknowledge my mistake. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, half the time, whenever we're talking about things that are happening and there's an opinion that I have cultivated as a consequence of looking at information, and new information presents itself, and I recognize that, like, my previous opinion on the matter was wrong, you get frustrated with it. Like, as though I'm supposed to fucking telepathically communicate the correct opinion all the time. Like, it's so fucking stupid. How does chat get worse when there are fewer viewers? I don't know. I think these last couple of fucking days, I've had really, really horrible people. Like, really horrible people chime in, like, waiting for a fucking opportunity to just, like, let it out. They were, like, I think they were just, like, sitting around seething with anger. They were, like, watching, like, waiting for that one fucking moment. Did you finish the game? Not yet. I'm going to finish it today, hopefully. Anyway. It's so fucking strange to me because, like, I think... I don't know how to describe it. It's very weird to me that... I don't know. I feel like the expectation. I don't know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. I made the joke yesterday about Disco Elysium and the trouble folks that landed poorly and felt bad about it. Some might just ill thought out jokes. Yeah. They want you to never be wrong, so when they repeat your opinions as their own, they won't be caught up by it. Maybe. I think that could be it. What are your opinions on Cyberpunk so far? It's incredible. Anyway, the point I was trying to make about fucking Joe Biden is that it's not shocking that he is operating this way. Okay, he did this during the primaries.
There was a federal execution of a 40-year-old.
But I think you're kind of going about it the wrong way, to be honest. The opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. When you show attention to these trolls, you feed into what they are looking for you to mauled. Yeah. It'll probably return to normal when you're done with Cyberpunk. I don't know. I just, like... I don't know. I'm gonna complete the year with every single day, with streaming every single day. Hopefully I don't fucking die in, like, the next however many days there are left in the year. Okay, there's like 20 days left. But after that, I'm going to probably take a break because I think, like, part of the reason why I feel the way I do is because I'm at the precipice of burnout again. And you can't do that. Like, you just, when you get to the burnout level and you don't, like, lower the amount of hours that you're streaming, you spiral into... You'd like death spiral into a really angry place that fucking sucks. And what is otherwise like a very fun experience for me turns into a not so fun experience. And that probably pushes away people that, like, come in here to fucking learn about the news and have fun and entertain themselves and educate themselves. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to, like, push away random people in the margins that could become awesome members of this community just because I'm fucking angry with, like, and hyper focusing on all the negative comments in the chat. Longtime fans know that this is, like, certainly this is something that they've seen before. Like, when I really push myself, I get to this point where I'm losing it a little bit. and getting angry at
Love
people.
you, dude. I'm pretty new, but chat is toxic AF today. Let's play Cyberpunk and chill.
Even the former prosecutor disagrees with the execution?
Is hopeful.
Angela Moore is the former federal prosecutor on Bernard's case. She says they found...
Okay, before we get to that, let's
old
watch
man
this
named
one.
Brandon Bernard, who was involved with a murder some years ago. The details of this case, perhaps not as unusual this morning as the fact that it was an execution during a lame duck presidency, which we've never seen before. And the fact there have been 9 federal executions now since July, after a period of, 17 years in which there wasn't a single federal execution. And we know that the president intends to allow for more federal executions in the next 3 weeks. What's going on here? Why the rush to have the federal government do something, in some cases, it's never done before, and at a rate it certainly never has before?
And this is exactly what President Trump and Attorney General Bill Barr want to do in these final weeks. This is the legacy that they want to have in their final weeks in office. There's no one really clamoring for this when it comes to sort of bipartisan, support for this kind of approach. As you mentioned, that we had gone 17 years without a federal execution. We have not had federal executions in between during the lame duck period of a presidency. But it really clearly shows the result of the fact that elections have consequences, and the fact that President Trump is going to be president until January 20th means.
Okay, this part sucks. This is pro-life but pro-death penalty, of course, pro-capital punishment. At the heart of the conservative contradiction here. But I'm gonna give you details. Okay, I'm gonna give you details of what the case is, because I think you need to understand. First of all, Brandon Bernard was a 18-year-old and an accomplice in a double murder. Okay, so that's not this is something that you have to consider no matter what. I know people hear oh, 2 people got murdered, executed, it's gruesome, it doesn't matter, fucking throw the book at him and execute him immediately. A lot of people, unfortunately, in America have this incredible draconian streak when it comes to our criminal justice system, our when it comes to crime and punishment, and it's devastating. It's truly one of the worst fucking aspects, one of the worst cultural aspects, right up there, worse than fucking our puritanical approach to sexuality and sex. It is so bad. It is so fucking bad. Now, I don't believe that the state gets to execute you regardless of what the fucking details are. I am anti-capital punishment. I do not believe in capital punishment. I think that's fucking, it goes completely against my worldview. I think everyone, and I mean everyone, should be at least, everyone should be rehabilitated. But even if you can't rehabilitate certain people, I find that insane that you would stop trying. And I think there is no better example of there's no better example that something is there's no better of just a failure of the state than an abdication of responsibility when it comes to admitting that that you just cannot rehabilitate people and you've given up completely, then capital punishment. You're basically saying, I don't give a fuck, you are not a human being, you've killed someone, or you've been an accomplice to murder, and it does not matter, and it's done. It's fucking done. We're gonna kill you. Now, there is no foolproof way of finding someone 100% without a doubt as guilty of murder or anything, right? There's just no way. You don't know, and especially when it comes to people on death row, black people on death row, there are plenty of individuals that are on death row that have been found to be even fucking not guilty later as DNA evidence has come out. So it's just ridiculous. Like the fact that there is a non-zero percentage of people that get executed by the state, while they're not fucking guilty of their crimes, is insane to me. Completely insane. Except when mass murderers admit it. First of all, mass murderers don't even get that fucking clap. So what are you talking about? Central Park 5 is a great example. Donald Trump literally called for the execution of the Center Park 5. That those teenagers were not even responsible for the crime. So it's a great... Isn't the expected rate of innocence people executed like 8%? It's not even just non-zero, it's high. It just doesn't matter. The finality of a death sentence is the greatest injustice. You can free someone wrongly in prison for 40 years. What can you do for a dead person who's later cleared? Exactly. 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 If someone rapes your daughter, would you want them rehabilitated? Yes. Yes, because crime is not about... Justice is not about vindication. Yes. Justice is not about